Hey, Christy Mattoon here from Mind Rewire. I am super glad to be on with you tonight. It's been a few minutes. And I wanted to, first of all, say thank you to everybody and all the notes that I get written and all the emails that I get. I really appreciate those. And also, I wanted to say that as the world gets crazier and crazier, I think it's a good idea to hold on to each other tighter and tighter, as much as you can. Hugs are so important. I was talking about this with a few different people today. Just touching each other is so important, and having that human touch, having that connection is so important. So I hope you have people that you can do that with and that you can be around. We can't touch each other through Zoom physically, but we can energetically. And so that's what we're doing tomorrow morning. And I'm inviting everybody who wants to come. This is an open Sunday class. It starts at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will drop the Zoom link below. All you got to do is show up. We talk about a lot of different things. If there's something really interesting, different, crazy, scary, whatever word you want to put to it, or if it's something you bring to my attention, I'll address it from the world stage, from the Three Stooges, from the world stage, whatever you want to call it, right? From the act that we're all watching right now. And we can discuss it. There's enough people in this group that we have open discussions about many things, including the world stuff. So sometimes we do that, not all the time. Tomorrow, it is not in my plans to talk about any of the world stuff. We're going to go straight into heart coherence and practice getting ourselves clear and getting into a coherent state. And then we're going to have a discussion about compassion and then courage. And like everything else that you think you know, I don't believe we were taught those things correctly, right? Or you could say maybe there's a couple of different levels you can look at them from. One of them is from the way we were taught it, right? What is courage? What is compassion? And it's how you think of it, and it's how, it's what you do, right? To be those things. But I think there's another level to it, and that's what I have been receiving in messages from the angels and from my team. And for lots of reasons, and the most recent was a conversation I had this morning and yesterday about the word courage with two different people that showed up. And so I was like, oh, this is an interesting one to talk about. So faith and courage go hand in hand, and forgiveness and compassion go hand in hand. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, but then we're going to get heart coherent. And I want you to work on asking your team questions, asking your supporting invisible cast, right? Angels, whatever you want to call them. Asking them questions and then receiving answers. And a lot of times people will say, oh, I just don't hear anything. That's a gift I don't have. I disagree. It's a gift everybody has. And I don't even think it's a gift. I think it's part of our being, right? You just have to open it up. Two of the things I learned early on that were really important were never question and never second guess what you've heard, seen, felt. And it kind of equates to the same thing. So instead of taking your senses, your five senses apart, sight, sound, taste, touch, right? Those five senses. Instead of taking that all apart and using them differently, if you use them as though they're all one thing and it's a body sense, the message comes clearer. Everything all of a sudden makes a little bit more sense, which is really interesting. So we always try and take things apart, and we want to hear it, which means we want to, right? This has to activate. We have to have this audio, right, thing going on. But hearing can be sensed through feeling. Sight can be sensed through sound. Taste can be activated through smell, right? All of those kind of things. And it's all one thing. It's all one body sense, right? It's not all broken apart like we were taught it. So we're going to work on that a little bit. We're going to talk about courage and compassion. And then we're going to go into the system and see if you can get more information from your own team. Because the greatest way to understand something and learn something is to have firsthand knowledge and experiential knowledge. It's the greatest way to come to understand anything. So I will drop the link below to the Zoom room tomorrow morning. I hope that you can make it. Remember the time change, that is also tomorrow. So it's 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, but back everything up an hour because we're still doing that silliness. So anyway, I bless you and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much.